goes to Orlando. Now the starting group for Orlando. Grant is out there with Royal. Then there's Anderson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. Now, here is O'Neal. He drains the turnaround jump shot. O'Neal's got the opening field goal of the game for the Magic.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Pippen kicks to Jordan. Purdue the screen. The drive by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Royal. Nick Anderson knocks down the 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
Pass to Jordan, stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Here's Royal. Dishes it to Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Pippen. Now the feed to Kukoc. The dish to Jordan. Comes up empty from the left block. Chicago on defense. Royal the pass to Hardaway. Kicks to Grant. Down low, Royal. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
Now here's Jordan. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
Anderson inside, guarded by Jordan. Passes it to Royal. Grant kicks to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak earlier with the Magic's head coach. He said he knows it's a test. This is one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. He told me we can't shut them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, if we communicate with each other and take away the easy things, we'll give ourselves a good chance. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. What's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Anderson dishes to Hardaway. The fadeaway. Will Purdue grabs the miss.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Feeds it to Hardaway. Fades and shoots. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
We've got Jordan. Purdue is out there with Kukoc. And it's B.J. Armstrong. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Chalk up 2 there. Bulls trail by 5. Purdue the screen. And the pass to Jordan. He kicks it to Armstrong. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Armstrong's got his first bucket of the game and he's on the board for 3. Here is Shaw. He's covered by Armstrong. Tries from 10. Scott can't get it to go. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jordan. Jordan double clutches in mid-flight.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here is Shaw. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Pippen with the jam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here is Shaw. Pass to Rollins. He dishes it to Scott. And again, unable to change momentum here. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Time call here. The Magic to...
Let's go. Hustle up. Listen, guys, we've got one guy doing all the damage out there. He's getting into our paint at will. I want us to gap him off the ball and keep him out of the middle.
This team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Longley's checked in for Purdue. Harper comes in for Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Armstrong. Orlando with the ball, trailing by 4. Here's Scott.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Kerr can't hit. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now here's Turner. Magic moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Scott the pass to Turner. Here's Bowie, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Wennington, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. Chicago leading by 4. Dishes it to Kerr. Outside Pippen. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Harper. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Harper with the ball. He's covered by Anderson. Outside Pippen. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Royal, he's checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hardaway. Here's Anderson. Off the left rim and out. Harper kicks to Kerr. And the 3 off target. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Anderson with the ball. Good on the 13-footer. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter. Kerr. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, a good one here for Anderson. 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
So on the floor for Orlando, Hardaway is out there with Anderson. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Royal, and it's Grant in at the 4 slot. Shot clock at 6. Pippen dishes to Kukoc. Offline with his 3. Orlando trailing here. O'Neal a screen on Jordan. Royal, good.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Jordan the pass to Purdue. Back to Jordan. Baseline try. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Anderson. 9 points in the game so far. The bucket counts, and Schick will have another chance at the line.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And the Magic making a change here. Scott's checked in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Jordan nails both of them. O'Neal against Jordan. Hardaway. And the layup's good off the glass. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
On offense, here are the Magic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
He hits the second from the line. And here are the Bulls now. It's a 1-point game. Outside Jordan. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. He feeds it to Armstrong. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 4 on the clock. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Purdue. To the middle, here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Hardaway. After the Bulls pick up 2. And a wide open look for Jordan. Scott pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
O'Neal is screen on Armstrong. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Armstrong. Bowie, he's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Kukoc. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pippen kicks to Jordan. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Royal, he's checked in for Shaw. The Magic trail by 3. Hardaway with it. 7 points in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. O'Neal misses. Now the Bulls with it. It's deflected. Kukoc kicks to Kerr. To the inside. Ripped away by Shaq. Scott the pass to Bowie. For the tie. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Bulls out front, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Magic trail by 3. Simpkins is out there with Longley. Then it's Busher. Then it's Jordan. And it's Kerr in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Here's Jordan. Bullseye. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
O'Neal dishes to Hardaway. Now the feed to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Grant. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Now here's Jordan. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Jordan having a terrific game. 18 points and 1 assist.
It's hard to imagine that he's accounted for over half their points.
Well, you can just look at the box score, and we've been sitting here watching it. We've seen it with our own 2 eyes. It's for real.
The first one falls. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Chicago.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Purdue, he's checked in for Luke Longley. The dish to Jordan. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes, so he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
The Magic trail by 5. Left side, Hardaway. Kicks it to O'Neal. Penny and Shaq connect.
And the hot shooting continues.
Yeah, along with the lack of defense we've seen, Greg, neither team really expending much energy when it comes to protecting the basket either. It's been all offense all the time.
Right side, Jordan. Stolen by Anderson. Goes back up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividend.
Hardaway against Harper to the paint. Purdue the pass to Jordan. A baseline J. And he gets the jumper to drop. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, this is one guy who just does not know how to back down, especially when the game's on the line in crunch time.
Passes it to Simpkins. Back to Jordan. Here's Harper. O'Neal with the rebound. Orlando trailing here. Here's Hardaway. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And, Greg, we know how important every basket is, especially at this stage. And to me, that just looked like one of those inexcusable breakdowns.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Chicago making some changes. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Simpkins. Pippen comes in for Bushler. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. And a switcher also for Orlando. Scotty's checked in for Royal. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Pippen after Penny Hardaway's bucket. Outside for Jordan. There's a minute left in the game. Pippen, the pass to Purdue. Knocked down by the 7-footer Purdue.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Here's Hardaway. Now, here's Kerr. Jordan kicks to Kukoc. Yes!
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Bulls making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Hardaway. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Anderson against Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Purdue with a screen on Anderson. Nails it!
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Our execution has to be perfect from here on out, gentlemen. Understood? I am tired of watching him punish us coming off of those screens.
Here's Hardaway. And Anderson has it in the corner. Lets it go. Another miss by Orlando.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're losing by 6. 1 second left in the fourth.
We're letting one guy look like a world beater out there. He's really hurting us. Stay on his hip and trail him over the top.
Hardaway misses. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.